Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I just got home from work a little while ago, so I'm a little bit behind with like my normal things, like the private readings that I have to do. I'll get them done tonight before I do my next live stream, but I don't have that much time now. I want to do a quick live stream first. Let me pull up the thing because I got to run out again. Okay. Bonita, General. Okay, so things are going to start to fall into place for you. You have the Ten of Cups and you have the Ten of Pentacles here. You're also leaving in the past regret. That's moving into the past and moving forward. Money comes in and all 10 cups are starting to feel totally full. Coming up in the near future, you also have some adventurous times ahead of you, so you can be looking forward to some good stuff. The Ten of Pentacles would be a large sum of money that you don't have to work for. I mean, you know, it could be a bonus, which is sort of like working for it, but it doesn't have to be something that you earn like an hourly wage from. It could be a tax return, a gift, coming into money somehow, a lump sum for insurance policy, whatever. RZ, what's coming in love for me this month? You may be feeling a little bit let down by love this month, the beginning of the month. It may feel like a little bit boring or like things not going as you had hoped. But as the month moves along, you might start to feel a little bit more hopeful that things are going to work out for you. You've got a water sign here that comes in towards the end of the month, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that may be pursuing you pretty hard. But the beginning of the month seems like it may be a little bit boring or annoying, like things not happening the way you want them to, or things happening slowly, or like a lot of things are getting missed. Like I intended for this to happen and then it didn't happen. I don't know, the beginning of the month is a little stagnant. AJ, what significant things are coming up? Happiness. Being prepared for happiness. Somebody from your past is coming back too. That's going to be significant. It doesn't have to be an old love. It could be an old friend, an old acquaintance, but it's going to be something good. Also feeling very appreciated these days with the Six of Pentacles. Either being appreciated at work or somebody is letting you know that they appreciate all that you do. And usually Six of Pentacles will be a work relationship. Usually. Love you, Dylan. Isla, we met on Friday and maybe today his current feelings. His current feelings. He's going to be persevering, coming forward. He's going to show you more interest. He's going to be a little bit more passionate coming up. It's good. Danny, why did Isaac think and feel when he saw me today? Love, Ace of Cups. The cup is overflowing. He also felt spontaneous, carefree, loving, like things are changing quickly, and hopeful. Monize, how is R currently feeling about me? How is R currently feeling? You looking at me, Dylan? He's feeling prepared to move forward. He's feeling very balanced. He's feeling attracted to you, and he's feeling great happiness around you or when he thinks about you. The Sun card is like one of the best cards to get. Inez, will I meet new love in London when I travel? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I don't think so. I'm not thinking so. TD, how's the Aries feeling about me today? He's feeling happy. He's feeling connected. He's feeling, you know, like he may be doing a lot of inner contemplation today when he thinks about you. He's also feeling like things are going to move forward. And he thinks that you're very well balanced. You're attractive. You're happy. You're a hard worker. And you have a lot to offer. Kira, how can I get love advice to my relation? Can I get love advice to my relationship? Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks like this relationship is going to be moving forward pretty quickly. It might not happen towards the end of the month, though. It looks like you guys are very connected, but at some point, there may be an argument or a disagreement over something, or sharp words over the relationship maybe not moving forward fast enough or not being stable enough. It looks like one of you, or maybe both of you, feel a little bit insecure, but the relationship itself and the connection itself is very good. I would be honest when things come up, because this relationship is going to continue to transform and to continue to grow with the Death card. My suggestion would be just be open and honest. I'm wondering if there's some kind of it's like separation coming up. Like, are you going to not be together for a while? Like, I don't know, maybe someone's traveling or something. Maybe that's what the insecurity is around, not being a change in the daily feeling of the situation, if that makes any sense. Like, I had this happen once when I was dating somebody, and I dated him for a really long time. He was going on a cruise with his friends, and for some reason, I just didn't want him to go. And I just kind of felt like there was like a weird insecurity about this trip. Not because I didn't think anything was going to happen on the trip. I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I just wanted him there with me. I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, if you have to be apart for some time, just be honest about how you feel. Oh, yes, Lydia. I know that I said that I would be on last night, but it just got too late. Yeah, of course I can answer your question. Isla, what's his next action? I can't tell what he wants. He's going to hold himself back a little bit because he's feeling very weak right now. Just give him some time. I wouldn't push him into anything because he's not sure what he wants, and he's holding himself back, and he's feeling a little bit weak, but it's going to pass. It's a fleeting moment. Don't try to figure anything out. Just kind of go with the flow of it because he doesn't know what he wants. Nicole, which one of my exes is coming back, Joe or Marion? Okay. Is Joe coming back? I think Marion is coming back. I think it's going to be Marion. Mary Elena, I feel like it's officially over with hubby. Why? Well, it's definitely at a standstill. We're definitely at a stalemate right now, but I don't think it's over. You got temperance here, which means balance should be returned to the situation, and he should be coming in out of the blue. I don't think that it's definitely over, but I think that he's going to continue to go back and forth and keep up with his bullshit for quite some time. Priscilla, what are Antonio's current intentions towards me? All right. He's definitely attracted to you, and there are feelings here, but he's not ready to take it to a serious commitment yet. He's kind of holding himself back because he's a little unsure. However, he does come in out of the blue if you haven't heard from him. And he may have an idea of doing something a little bit out of the blue, but like a creative way. The Page of Cups is here, which would be something like along the lines of creativity. I don't know if he's got a creative hobby or if he's an artist of some type. Anyway, I don't want to blame Mercury, but it seems like a lot of people are getting like these stale, stagnant kind of reads, but then they pick up towards the end of March. So it could have something to do with Mercury. You have the sun here. There's happiness around this situation. So you may have some ups and downs when it comes to this, but I think at the end of the day, you're going to be happy with it. So kind of give him a little bit of time to figure it out. Give him some time to figure out exactly what he wants. Mahalia, what is the energy between me and two Taurus guys? Okay, the energy with one Taurus guy is happiness. The other one comes up with introspection and kind of like loneliness surrounding this relationship. So one of them is happiness, the other one is kind of like loneliness or an isolation. Jada, is there anyone who still likes me from my old job? There could be an air sign around your old job that still likes you. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Elizabeth, what does Custis want with me? So many games. Okay. He does come up as, he comes up all over the place, but what it's showing right now, it's like he is going to come forward with an offer, and you may not see it or you might not believe it. And he does want a relationship that's built on solid ground, but for some reason that scares the hell out of him. He needs to step out of his box, otherwise he's going to make himself and everyone else miserable for the rest of his life. Things around him are going to change, but he's his own worst enemy, because he has good intentions and then he doesn't show up or he backs out of them, and then he's not happy with what's going on in his life right now, but yet he doesn't want to he doesn't seem capable of making a change right now. He comes through with an offer and he wants a relationship that's solid, but he's like afraid of it. This guy's got to grow up. he's got to. Let me just pull a few more cards. You see, it's like the situation between you and him can change very quickly, and the Judgment card is here, which means there is more to come between the two of you. He's got to stick to something. He's got to make plans and stick to them, or come forward or get lost. And unfortunately, I don't think he's getting lost. I think he's still going to be around the picture here. I don't know if you've seen him or heard from him, but I think he's going to want to meet up or hook up or something, which is fine, but he's got to follow through. Let me just see something I'm going to ask. Coming up, I think that he is going to ask to see you, and he is going to follow through. I think that that's what's coming up next. Mary Elena, will the Leo I'm talking to contact me again? Will he be significant? Okay. He's going to contact you again, yeah. There's celebration around a relationship with you and him, even if it's just a friendship, even if it's just you guys talking. I don't care. There's happiness around it. You got the 10 of Cups here, which is all 10 cups are full, and there's celebration. So will he be significant? Maybe in time. Right now, I just think that it's good that he's around you, that you have someone to talk to, and that you're not, you're not sitting around waiting for the other guy, and the ball's always in his court. I like the energy of somebody else being around you. Right now, I think that it's healthy. So when he calls, I would talk to him. When he reaches out, I would talk to him. Even if nothing, nothing like what's significant. Like just having somebody in your life is significant, and that's important, especially right now while you're going through this crap with the other guy. Chels, is my intuition right about the Sag? %70 chance, yes, you're right. I think you're basically right. TD, will the Aries take any actions towards me this week? Well, you got the Perseverance card, so he could. And there is also adventure here, but it's not looking real promising for this week. I can't tell you it's going to happen this week. It may happen next week or coming up in the near future. But I didn't get any aces, and it seems like it may be a little bit further off than this week. Montu, in the near future, will I be able to get an appointment with Massa? Will it be beneficial? Okay, let's see. Yes, I think so. You got the world at your feet. I think it should work out the way you want it to. Hasty. MB, Libra, Sun, Leo, Moon. Current thoughts for me. Thinks that you're balanced, honest, attractive, happy, that you can assert yourself, you're independent, and they appreciate you. Very good. Avery's out. Avery's not here. That's why I don't have too much time, because I got to get her. But Dylan is here. And to be honest, this is the first time that me and Dylan have been alone since she's been born. So Tash, Anna's current feelings yesterday was weird. Okay. Yeah, I had to go to work this morning, so I dropped her off. Like, I haven't seen, this is the longest I've been away from her, too. It's about 6:45 this morning. Okay, yeah, he is feeling a little bit weird. He's feeling like unsure of himself, unsure of the situation, not sure which direction to go in. And then it looks like he's kind of pulling back and almost stepping away for a minute. But then I think he's going to come back around. I don't know. The energy this week coming up just may be shitty. I don't know. It's like a lot of people look like they don't know whether they're going to put their, you know, step forward, step back. It's like all over the place. Yeah, he's... I don't understand what's going on this week, but everybody's coming up similar. Like, he moves forward and then he moves back. He's unsure of what he wants. He's not sure if he's happy in his own self, like his own situation, having nothing to do with anyone else. He can't seem to get out of his own way. And he's thinking about, he's really overthinking things lately when it comes to a lot. Not just you, but a lot of shit in his life. Where am I? Kira. What's the best career option for me? I do better when I weigh one career against the other. You have any ideas? Like, rather than me just trying to pull one out of the air. Nursing or psychology? Okay, let's see. What would become of a nursing career? How would a career in nursing be? You would make a really damn good nurse. All right, let's see. What about a career in psychology? You know what? You would be good in psychology too. I think that you may resonate more with the nursing thing. I also think that I know this is going to sound stupid, but like mentally and maybe easier. Um, like it may be mentally more difficult to deal with the psychological people than it is to deal with the people that are physically hurt or injured or that you need to tend to, if that makes sense. Like you would be more mentally exhausted with the in the psychological field. I would go with nursing. That would be my suggestion. And there's also, once you become a nurse, there's so many different, I mean, with psychology too, but there's so many different directions that you can go in. Cade, what are Gabriel's next actions towards me? He's another one that he may come forward and want to do something out of the blue and then back up. Not that you wouldn't do it. You may go and do it and have a great time and then not hear from him for a couple of days. It looks like around you, you have choices, but he comes in out of the blue. You may get together, hang out, have a great time, and then things change or things feel stagnant. But I think it's going to blow over. Yeah, you may be feeling the weight of the world around you because he may be being an ass, but then that changes again and balance comes in and things move forward quickly with the Hangman in reverse. And then the Death card is here, which means things transform. So I'm getting really annoyed with how everybody's going to be on a roller coaster, but it seems like at least for the next couple of weeks, a lot of people here are riding this bizarre roller coaster ride of people not knowing what they want, not knowing how to express it, and then doing one thing, backing up and coming forward again. It's really annoying, but a lot of people have come up with that. April. How will things go if my family approaches MM and his family for my marriage proposal? Okay. All right, let's see. 70% chance that you'll get it. It'll work out for you. Sarah, general love. General love. You have a fire sign around you, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that may be coming in with a whole lot of happiness. They may come off a little bit unbalanced at first, but they're not. They just may be a little bit scattered. There's celebration around this relationship, and also the 10 of Hearts, which makes you feel like all 10 cups are full. You have a wish when it comes to your love life, so put that out into the universe. You're going to get what you want. I think that if you're not with anyone right now, a fire sign is coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. If you are with someone, you may feel like the relationship is moving forward and it's progressing. It actually looks like gradually progressing, slow and steady. But if you're not with anyone, the new person that comes in looks like they come in and they're legit, and I'm thinking they're a fire sign. Mary Elena, what does hubby feel for me, and what does he feel for Josie? He cares very much about both of you, but I'm not seeing much improvement around the situation with him. It seems like he's going to continue to pit the two of you against one another, and things are not, they're not getting anywhere. I think that this guy's on a huge ego trip, and I don't think it has anything to do with love or feelings. I think he cares about you guys, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here. Not right now, anyway. I wonder if he's going through some kind of a midlife crisis. Miss Levon, general. Okay, you may be recently getting over somebody hurting you or stabbing you in the back. That may be something that's moving into the past, and moving forward, you're establishing more relationships that are built on mutual respect. Even if they're not love relationships, they may be friendships that are coming in with people that honestly care about you, and they're respectable people. Um, the Strength card is here, which means you're going to be feeling very strong coming up in the near future. The world is at your feet. You have earth signs around you: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety and worry starts to move into the past. Moving forward quickly and feeling prepared. Success is around you, and regret is also moving into the past. Moving, I'm going to say probably over the next 6 weeks, you're going to feel like you have a lot of reasons for celebration. Money comes in. Life moves forward quickly, but in a good way. Chloe, do you see a future with my date? Oh, okay, a future with the date that you have on Wednesday. Okay. Okay. How's this date on Wednesday going to go? You know what? This could turn into something. It's going to be slow and stable. It looks like he's got some financial security around him. He may be somewhat of a go-getter, pretty ambitious. You know what? The final card is the Sun card. Yes, it could turn into something. It could turn into something stable. You might have to put in a little bit more time, and you may have to give it a little bit more of a chance, because it doesn't show like lightning and sparks immediately. So you may not feel that immediately, but it looks like relationship wise, it can be very stable, very nurturing, and long term. So I would, kind of give it a chance if you're not feeling it immediately, because it could turn into something. General 2021 for Elisa. Life moves forward very quickly in 2021, or it changes overnight. The Ace of Swords is here, which means that you're going to be setting up boundaries. You're going to be cutting through bullshit. You have love that comes in 2021. If you're not with anyone, you will be in a significant relationship at that point, or sometime that year. Being prepared to move forward. You may even be moving, buying a house, renting a house or an apartment or something, but doing something. I don't know if you live alone or if you've ever lived alone, but you may be doing something by yourself for the first time, or for the first time. I don't know if signing a lease is possible. And then you're going to have some adventure, some good, fun, adventurous times in 2021. Stephanie, why did he flip on me yesterday when I told him he can't come to my house? Did he want just sex from me? All right, let's see. No, he didn't just want sex from you. He's worried about something. He's worried and he's regretful about something. I'm only getting a 33% chance that he was just coming by just for sex, or just to have sex. I don't think that that's it. Stephanie, how is he feeling after I told him off? Is he feeling sorry? Let's see. He is feeling sorry. And he's the hermit. So he's really thinking about what you said and what happened. He's taking it to heart. Coco, why does Kay always stare at me when she bumps into me? She feels a soul connection to you, but I don't think that she knows that that's what it is, and she's trying to figure it out. Yeah, and this is the longest that I've been away from her, and I miss her. I'm used to her sitting in the seat over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get her soon. But since I had the time to do a live stream without her here this way, because she goes and then he wants something, so at least I can get one done. And then tonight when I get home, I have some privates to do, and then I'll do another live stream. Elisa. Oh, no, Alicia. What are Nick's current feelings towards me? Okay, how's Nick feeling? He's feeling strong, and he's feeling that you are strong, and he feels like you are very determined. He feels that you're creative, intelligent, balanced, honest, and that you have a lot of choices and that a lot of possibilities. Like, I think he thinks that you have an awesome future, that you could pretty much make it whatever you want. The Hangman is here. He thinks that you can Hangman's here in reverse, which would mean that he feels like you can take charge of your life and move things forward quickly. I think that he's pretty impressed with you. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling towards me today? He's feeling appreciative of you. He feels that you're calm and serene. He feels you're attractive, happy, loving, caring, and that you have a big heart. That's very nice. April, does M, the Libra, miss me and think of reaching out? Yes, he does, frequently. Pretty frequently. Martha, Marth, what will the Aries mom think of me? She may think that you're a go-getter, or that you know what you want and that you're straightforward. She may think that you would be, that sometimes, like, you're a go-getter, but someone that doesn't hold themselves back. Think that you're a nice person. Think that you have a lot to offer. And I think she would like you. Sweet thing, why am I getting mixed signals from Ken? It's like everybody's get that this week. Let's see. Well, he, in himself, having nothing to do with you, is like being lackadaisical and pulling himself back from life. It has nothing to do with you. You're just feeling it. It also looks like he's feeling like overall when it comes to life, he's put in a lot of effort in some areas. It may have something to do with work. This could have something to do with work. And it's kind of spilling over into the rest of his life. So I put in so much hard work and now I didn't see a payoff, so fuck it. I'm coasting right now. but he's regretful. He's thinking about a lot of things that have happened in his life that he feels regret about. And this really doesn't have anything to do with you. It has more to do with him and what's gone on in his life, not yours. It's just kind of spilling over into yours. He'll get past it. This isn't going to last forever. Ashmita, will he be coming forward in the spring? Yes, I think so. Vartika, how will my interview go tomorrow? Okay. I think it's going to go pretty well. I think it's going to go pretty well. I think that they're going to be either impressed with you or call you back for a second interview. So yeah, I think it's going to go well. Yeah, and you got a lot of pentacles coming in here. I don't know if it's going to be something where you wind up making more money, or you get a special bonus or something. Something should lead to more money around this interview. Is it for a job or for a school? If it's for a job, maybe they may give you a sign-on bonus or something of that nature, because there's like the Ten of Pentacles is here, which would mean that a significant amount of money should be coming in, having to do with this interview. Or, yeah, that's what I would say. Or, I mean, it could be if you have another interview, it could be one that's happening this week, but I think it's going to go well. CC, general love. I'm single Cancer, okay. You've got a couple of nice things coming up around you. So you're going to have some choices. You got an Aries here. You also have an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And it could lead to the happy home. So since you're telling me right now that you're single, I wouldn't say that this is going to be the engagement card because you're not dating anyone right now. But this to me would indicate meeting someone and spending a lot of time at your house or spending a lot of time at their house. Or it could be taking your relationship to the next level. So if you're not with anyone right now, there's no prospects in your life that you can see right now. An Aries should be showing up, and an air sign, which you may have to make a decision at some point between two people, possibly three, because there are people here showing up. And then and then there's going to be whoever it is. There's going to be a lot of chemistry between you and this person, and the happy home, which could be you guys spending a lot of time at somebody's home. It eventually could be moving in together, but I wouldn't say that right now because you haven't even met the person yet. Sweet thing. When will I come out of my emotional period of my life? Okay, when are we going to get out of this? I think that come this fall, you're going to be in a whole totally different place. Totally different. TD, will I hear from the Aries this week? He's been ghosting me again. He's been quiet for a week now. You know, I just recently watched a video about ghosting from a psychologist, and it was very interesting. They said that people ghost for two reasons, and you know I don't always believe this crap, because I don't know, I just don't feel like you can put people in a box and say, you know, it's either this or this. But it was interesting. The one theory is that people ghost because they have this feeling that things are going to work themselves out. So they just kind of figure like, well, we'll make our way back to each other somehow. Let fate take its course. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And then the other one was that people didn't have any faith in relationships, and they just, you know, but neither were like neither of the answers really had anything to do with a negative against the person that was being ghosted. But I don't know, it was very interesting. I think you're going to hear from him. You got one ace, which is 33% chance, but you have the 6 of Wands, which is success. The 5 of Cups to me would indicate that he would feel sorry that he hasn't spoken to you, and he may say that to you. Feeling regret. Isla. He tells me he thinks about me a lot. Is it sexual? Yeah, there's a lot of sexual stuff here too. Stephanie. What are his current feelings? Will he reach out soon? Okay. He may be feeling a little bit hurt. He may be feeling a little bit anxious, kind of worried about this situation. He'll reach out soon, but it could take a couple of days. It may not be as fast as you hope because you have the Chariot in reverse. Lon. I wanted to know if I was right for giving him the benefit of the doubt this weekend. Is he really busy or is he dating other women more seriously? All right, let's see. Is he dating any other woman more seriously? I only get a 33% chance that there's anyone else around him. So I think that you're right with giving him the benefit of the doubt. My thing is always like, I had a manager that used to say this to me, like with the customers, because you know somebody's always trying to scam. He would say to me, "You get over on me once, so the first time I let you get away with it, and then after that it'll never happen again." So, like my thing is that the first time, yeah, give someone the benefit of the doubt. If it happens every weekend, then I would, you know, tell him where to go. But I think that right now, Isla, is he not that into me? Am I fooling myself? I hate that he's just not that into you. Bullshit. I was saying that because, like, I've heard that so many times from so many different people. There was a book about that. I just can't I can't figure out how people can group, like a general, you know, like how could you generalize everybody? I mean, I think that there is something. I think there is something legitimate to somebody not showing. No, how do I explain this? I think that if you come across to him as being very into him, and he knows how you feel, and you know, always answering his phone call, always texting him. I do think that a lot of times, not that it's a turn off or anything like that, but I think that it kind of puts it in his court where he knows where you stand, and then they take it for granted. And I think that it comes off as not caring enough or not really being into the person. I don't think that that's always the case. I think, and I can't swear that, you know, once again, I can't generalize either the way I get annoyed with, you know, these gurus that write books. And there was also a book years ago that I didn't read it, The Rules of Dating. Like you're not supposed to say yes to a date if the guy asks you after Wednesday in the week. I mean, to me, that's ridiculous. But there were all these kinds of rules. to me, I think that overall, men tend to be a little bit lazy. And if they don't have to put in effort, they don't. That's what I think. I think that women, once again, generalizing, tend to be a little bit more expressive naturally about how they feel. And they're also, I mean, I hate to say it, they can do a million things at once for the most part and do them all well, where men tend to focus on one thing at a time. So I think that sometimes that comes across as somebody not being so into me or somebody not putting in any effort. But I think that, and if you don't look at it where it's in a love relationship, if you were to look at it in a situation like school, like, okay, when I was in high school, I put in the least amount of effort just so that I could pass because I was more interested in partying and hanging out with my friends. And I didn't give a shit about school. So I kind of got by on the bare minimum. And sometimes I think that that's what guys do. And it doesn't mean that it's because they're not into you. I think it's more because they're lazy and they can get away with what they can get away with. Yeah, I think he likes you. I don't think that that's the situation. But I know I hear people say things like that all the time. And then you got to wonder, like, I remember there was that book a while ago, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, whatever the book was. But then that guy went and got divorced. So how much did he know that he wrote this book? We all had to read it. And who else? There was another marriage counselor that recently got divorced. I can't remember who it was. Anyway. Ina's Love for March. You got victory around love, although it may be a little bit slow and stagnant in the beginning of March. Victory does come in and you're going to be feeling much better. There's a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, and they're going to be very appreciative of you. And they're going to treat you very well. If you're not with anyone right now, this could be a new person, and you may feel a strong connection to them. If you are with this person already, your relationship can deepen and strengthen in the month of March. Inez, will Nima make any move towards me soon? Okay. Yes, you got the victory card. Something's going to happen soon. Ariane, what's coming in for me and hubby next week? Use your intuition. You have cause for celebration around something that happens next week. Good news about something that makes you very happy, and also walking away from something that's not working for you guys. Life can change next week. There is the Eight of Wands. Life can change quickly next week. So I think something moves forward, something you guys walk away from, and then something changes. I think next week is going to be a big, big week for you guys. Chels. Does the Sag want me to come visit him soon? Yeah, I think he's kind of hoping for it. Capricorn, will N ask to see me this week or next week? %70 this week, so I think that you're going to see him this week. Elizabeth, does A still think of me? I haven't seen him. Oh my God, he definitely still thinks of you. Definitely. Chels, how is the Sag feeling about me in the upcoming weeks? He's going to be feeling happy about you. He's going to be feeling like he's got the world at his feet. Things may be going really well for you guys over the next couple of weeks. Cause for celebration. And he's feeling very strong about the connection. I think that this is good next couple of weeks for you. Krista. Jay's feelings about me. I haven't spoken to him in 3 weeks. Well, he's coming in out of the blue. You got the Page of Swords here. That's not going to last for too long, that not talking. He may be missing you. He may reach out and he may tell you that. Stepping out of his box, he may do something out of the ordinary too, because he's taken notice of how long it's been and he's not happy either. You should be hearing from him soon. Sepia, Michael's feelings for me, the next steps. Michael's feelings for me, next steps. He's got to make a decision. He right now is feeling very weighed down and very like blah about life. He's going to make a decision to come forward or to work a little bit harder on this connection. I think you're going to hear from him. You may be hearing from him soon. Charles, do you see me and the Sag living together in the future? %70 chance, yes, but the Chariot is in reverse, which means it's going to take some time. It wouldn't be like in the near future. It may be a road to get there. Stephanie, is there a reason he didn't come and have something to do with Erica? Oh, is there a reason? Okay. Does he think he blew it with me? Okay. I don't think it had anything to do with Erica. And I don't think he thinks he blew it with you. I think he thinks he's going to straighten it all out. Auntie Charlie, what's up with Junior? What does he want? Okay. Okay, so I don't know who he is in relation to you, but it looks like he's worried about money with the Five of Pentacles and that he wants things to move forward quickly and that he's appreciating you. This card would be like appreciation or showing respect. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so he may be stepping outside of his box and taking a leap of faith, and it leads him to success. So I don't know the situation between you and him, like who he is to you. If this is like, let's say, for example, this was a love interest, I would say that he's starting to appreciate you more. He's coming forward, and you guys, your relationship can move on. If this is, and your relationship would be successful. If this is like a kid, like a son, daughter, niece, nephew, I would say that they're looking for some money for something. And if you were to give it to them, they would be successful. Like, I don't know, like need money for school, or they need money to start a business. I would say if you gave it to them, you wouldn't be losing, it would be successful. Oh, you don't see him that way anymore, but he may see you that way. And if not, or if it doesn't, if that's not the issue, like that's not the relationship, it could be that he's looking to borrow money. But whatever it is, it wouldn't be like he's borrowing money to go out to the bar and get drunk. It would be like, I would like to borrow money because I want to take a course so that I could better myself in my job. You know, it wouldn't be, It would be something that would be useful and that you would want to help somebody out. Not like, oh, I'm going to go give you this money and you're going to go piss it away at the racetrack. You know what I'm saying? There's success around him. Now, if he has feelings for you, that could also be applied to him wanting to come back to you, and see he would want success around that relationship. But if you're over it, then that's too bad for him. Oh, L donated for Vicky. Nice. Thank you. Let me find Vicky. Vicky, you want to just send me in the question? Sweet thing, do you see any financial growth soon for me? Oh my God, you got 2 aces, 70% chance yes. You got the financial stability card coming in. So you should be feeling financially stable coming up, or at least much more stable than you have been ever before. Oh, it could be like June. Or it could be 6 of spades. June through the fall may be a significant time where things are improving or they're steadily improving. Jada. Could me and Khalil make the long haul? Okay, let's see. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm just going to ask it as a yes and no question. I don't have any aces here. I'm not thinking that you're going to make a long haul. I don't know if you physically mean like actually going someplace. If you do, I would say no, because the 6 of Swords is in reverse. Let me just check something here. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Adriana, what will happen when I ask him his feelings? What will happen when I ask him his feelings? Something destined here may happen. I think he's going to be honest with you. I think things are going to move forward quickly. And I think you may be focused on the future. I don't think he's going to hold himself back. I think he's going to be honest with you. I would wait for good timing, though. And if this is somebody that you've never had a conversation with about this sort of thing, I would wait at least until Mercury goes direct. Sometime like after March 10th. Henna. Why can't I stop thinking about YF? Well, because he's thinking about you too. You guys are connected, and you're like, you got a psychic link to one another, and you can't get each other out of your heads because you guys can't stop thinking about each other. Both of you are in that situation. Kiki Squad, is Patrick going to love me? It's me, Kevin. Oh, which Kevin is this? This is because I think we got 2 Kevins, no? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll just ask, is Patrick going to love me? %33 chance, yes, but this could be one of those up and down roads. It shows feeling a little bit like you had the wind knocked out of you, and then he steps out of the box. So he may kind of torch you a little bit before you kind of actually get to a love point. Yeah. It might be somewhat of a road. I gotta find Vicky. I haven't seen Vicky's. Oh shit. This phone just died. Well, what an asshole I am that I didn't plug it in. I'll just use this one because that's going to take some time. Now this is on low battery. Come on. The hell. Oh my God. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Vicky, does Richard still have feelings for me? As I feel his energy is going, if that makes sense. If so, will he be in contact by the end of March? Okay. He still has feelings, and I do think you're going to hear from him. It definitely shows here that you guys have a spiritual connection. So you are feeling him. You guys are connected. There's no two ways about that. You may be feeling like you're going to you might take a leap of faith, and it may put the two of you at the right place at the right time. I'm going to say, if you're going to hear from him, it's going to be closer to the end of the month, because the Nine of Wands is in reverse, which may be making you feel a little bit like, why isn't it happening? Or feeling like I just didn't get there yet. Or maybe a little bit mildly stressed out about the situation. All right, why don't we stop the super chats now so I can wrap up the guys that I have left, and then I'll do the moderators. Lydia, Omar, the Aquarius, saw me working the gym chat. Hugged me and said, I'll call you tonight. Oh, damn, where'd that go? Tonight. I looked at him. I looked out. He emailed and texted he wants dinner. He ghosted me. I feel hurt. Okay, so he came up to you when you were talking to somebody else? He hugged me and said, I'll call you tonight. He emailed me and texted me he wants dinner. And then he ghosted you? So he invited you out and then he didn't show up, or you never heard from him again? I just want to make sure I got it right. Okay, so, he ghosted you previously, and now he's back and he wants dinner. So you want to know what's going to happen? All right, let's see here what's going on with this Aquarius. You know, Aquarians, they're like that. They're like that. You know, I'll call you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll go do this, we'll go do that. And then you don't hear from them, and then they show up again. I told you, I tell you guys all the time. One of my best friends is an Aquarius, and she pops in out of nowhere sometimes, and then there are times where I don't hear from her for a while, but she doesn't hear from me either. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 planets in Aquarius myself, so I'm very much the same. All right, let's go. What's going on here with this Aquarius? All right, you got the Magician here, which means you can turn this situation around. You can manifest it into anything you want. You may be feeling here a bit unprepared, or you may be a little angry because he ghosted you or whatever he did. I don't think he did it on purpose. I don't even know that he realized that he did what he did. Situation with you and him can move forward quickly. You have the Chariot here. This guy, you got the Empress here. He's very attracted to you, and he definitely wants to spend time with you. Ten of Pentacles, he could have some money around him too. You may have to step out of your, step out, you take a leap of faith and give this guy another shot. You know what I would do if I were you? I would give him one last shot, and if he fucks around, then I wouldn't deal with him again. But I think he's legit. I think that he was impressed. He's attracted to you. I think he wants things to move forward. I think he dropped the ball last time. I don't know that he really intended to ghost you. I think that he just either got caught up in life, or he forgot, or some kind of nonsense happened. But it doesn't look like, it looks like his intentions have always been to try to get this on the road. I would give him a shot, see what happens. TD, will things between us pick up after the retrograde? I think that a lot of things are going to change after this freaking retrograde. Yes, you got 3 aces. Elisa, will I get a better job soon? Yes, I think you will be getting a better job soon. Positive. Question above. Positive. Why E almost never talks about his feelings towards me or in general? Is it because he has no feelings at all? Or because he hides his feelings? He hides his feelings. A lot of people do that. They don't talk about them. I had a friend that used to say to me, what's the point in talking about it? It's not going to make anything any different. He's got more feelings and emotions than he would be willing to share, or that you would ever think. You just wouldn't think he would have these kind of emotions. But he's kind of all over the place. He's relatively well balanced, but he's got like he's more caring, and he's deeper than he lets on, and he's afraid of being vulnerable. So he keeps his mouth shut. He thinks that makes him look strong. That's, that's how he grew up, thinking that if I don't, tell people how I feel, or I don't whine and cry, I'm strong. It's not true. Yeah, there's so many of these people here that are waiting to hear from someone, and I feel like it's like right on the brink of happening, and I feel like I'm waiting with you guys. Okay, did I do all of the super chats? And Lydia, you got to let us know what happens with that Aquarius, because I feel like he's always kind of wanted to get things on track, but I don't know what was wrong with him. Oh, Will I get better at my job for Elisa? Okay, let me ask. Well, you also may be getting offered another job that's maybe pays more money. It's already showing improvement here. Quick improvement. I think you've already gotten better at your job. Okay. Moderators, let me do your questions. Who do I have here? Mel, I have Zara, and that's it? Just those two today? What are the current feelings of the Taurus? Okay. Oh, he's feeling very appreciative of you and feeling very well balanced. And he is a little bit concerned with what you're thinking of him at this point, which is a damn good thing. Oh, there's Brandy too. Do I hear ringing in my ears? I don't know, but do you? They alternate for me. I do, but not all the time. And I always think that's somebody once told me it was switching realities or manifesting. I think that there's ringing in your ears for a number of reasons. I think there's the power of manifesting and spiritual growth. And I think when the ears are ringing for you, you're either growing or things are shifting. Mel. Oh, Rara can have my reading. Okay. Thank you. Rara, can you send me the question? Can I know what type of husband I will get? His moon sign and sun sign. Okay. All right. The guy that comes up around you looks like he may be a little bit of a nervous Nelly. And he may, it may be a process for him to kind of get out of his own way. Like he may hold himself back, but he's working on coming out of that. It looks like his sun sign and his moon sign. Now it could either be a fire sign with a moon sign that's a water sign. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries with the moon sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or vice versa. Sun sign is the water sign and fire sign is the moon sign. But this guy will be very intuitive. He could have Cancer in his chart. There may be Cancer. Very intuitive. It's going to be a soulmate union. He's going to make you very happy. I think there's going to be Cancer in his chart, either the sun or the moon, but I think there's going to be Cancer. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I have to go get Avery. I will be back on tonight, and maybe tonight, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.